Hey, welcome back to another vlog. I'm Lucas and I suffer from paranoia. What I basically mean is whenever I'm doing anything, anywhere, at any time, it could just suddenly come to me that I have a feeling that something or someone is doing something to me and I need to check to see if that thing is happening, and I end up just checking, double checking, triple checking, just to making sure that nothing really bad is happening at this very specific moment. For example, and this is a very common example, when I walk through an airport, I always carry my bag in front because I always have the constant fear that someone is gonna creep behind me, open my bag, and take stuff out of my bag. And I always have that feeling too when I'm on the airplane. Usually, when I put stuff into my area, I usually try and put it underneath the seat in front of me because that way it's the closest to me and not like on the overhead compartment, which is basically the place where you put your baggage usually. I usually don't put it there because I'm scared that in the middle of the night someone's just gonna come open it and take my stuff out and me not knowing it. Well, if I have it underneath, then they're gonna have to move some stuff, maybe my leg, maybe my arm, and then this is gonna wake me up, and then I will notice it, and then I will scream, and then people will come and help me. But if I put it in the overhead compartment, no one is gonna notice, and stuff goes on, and then I end up losing all my stuff. And it's not just in airports. I'm also scared that things get stolen at school. Whenever I have anything valuable, I always put it behind lock and key, even though I know that anyone can get these giant scissory things and just cut my lock open. But I'm still safer than if I just leave it outside on the table or on top of the locker or wherever. I mean, it's much safer to put it behind an extra layer of security than just leave it wherever you want. And not just whenever I have something valuable, but even simple stuff like if I carry a pencil around, I'm always scared that someone will just come in, borrow it, and never return it, which is theft in one way. I'm always scared that happens, and I've lost a lot of stuff. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I borrowed them and not returned them, but I always have the feeling that I didn't borrow. I just put it somewhere and someone just took it, and me not knowing that and suddenly realizing maybe a couple of weeks later that I am one pencil short. And actually, even at home I feel that. Even at home, I suddenly have the urge to check if things are in the right order because in my mind I always hear these little sounds that might just be like the house settling or little Micey or Lizzie clawing up certain walls or even my mom just dropping something on the floor or my dad walking along the path. But even when I think I know the rational answer to a certain event, I still have the urge to check if something is in order, if everything is going correctly. I would even get up while I'm eating and just go and check to see if all of the stuff is fine because I always have the constant fear that someone is in our house. Stupid. I mean, even irrational thoughts, like someone hiding in my cabinet, or a flying man just creeping through my window, or even one of the demons of hell just clawing underneath my bed, even a monster. Even those little things scare me, and I am, well, 15 today because it's my birthday. But still, I'm scared of little tiny things. I mean, I'm not scared of the dark, I'm just scared of things that might be in the dark. But here is the strangest part of all. I am not actually scared of what I can actually see. I know people with paranoia are supposed to see different things different than normal people. For example, I could accidentally cut myself with a pair of scissors, and a person with paranoia might think that I'm suicidal and I might carry a bomb inside my case and I might kill everyone. I'm not that kind of paranoia. I don't actually see things as being intentional. I see most of the things being accidental, and I actually think more things are accidental than intentional. But people with paranoia actually experience those intentional thoughts, while I don't. So does that mean I still have paranoia? Because I still am scared completely when I hear certain kinds of noises, like maybe the floor creasing in the middle of the night, and I know, okay, that's a normal thing, that should happen every day, but I'm still scared that there is a thief in the prowl inside of my home, and I think that thought more times than I could ever imagine I would think. I went online just to see if there was a better word to describe my condition, because I have a light case of paranoia, not paranoia itself. And I found a brand new word: xenophobia. Now, xenophobia is the fear of the unknown, meaning you're scared of foreign people, of foreign objects, and of things you can't see or can't hear. And that's kind of what I have. I don't like to be near strangers. I am scared of the dark. I mean, I'm not scared of the dark itself. I'm scared of things happening in the dark. And most of the time, things that I don't know, I stay away from it. But I'm also not completely xenophobic. Like, there are certain times where I'm fine with unknown. For example, let's say I move different places. Now, people with xenophobia would freak out. When you change a certain location, it's different and it's not the same, you don't know the feeling, and people with xenophobia will freak out completely. But I am fine with change, maybe because I grew up with change, but I'm fine with change. I don't always like it, but I'm usually accustomed to it, so I don't mind it as much, but xenophobic people hate it. And this led me to think that I don't have xenophobia either. But then what do I have? I have a light case of paranoia and a light case of xenophobia. So is there a condition that meets both criterias? I mean, I'm not both, but I'm not neither either. So what do I have? But there is something which I'm not scared of, and that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you watch another one of my videos, and I shall say to you, goodbye!